Hello again. My name is Billy Martin, and I'm the chairman of the Botetourt County Board of Supervisors. I am pleased to be able to provide my 10th message to the residents and businesses of Botetourt County. Approximately 100 days ago, our world changed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And it's hard to believe that much time has passed and has given us all so many challenges and opportunities. As we continue to cautiously enjoy our summer, I hope that everyone will reflect on this time and how it has shaped each of us in our community. COVID-19 has not gone away. We still see reports of rising numbers of cases across the country and here at home. And I still urge you to be vigilant, make good choices, and try to keep yourself and loved ones safe and healthy. I trust that each and every one of us will continue to do our parts and to help our community healthy. Despite the pandemic, the work of government continues on. Today, I would like to talk to you about the Board of Supervisors meeting this past Tuesday. For the first time in 3 months, the board members met physically in the same room. We had physical distancing measures in place and limited staff in attendance to help reduce person-to-person contact. We also still had our call-in number available for anyone interested in listening to the board meeting, but just didn't feel comfortable attending in person. Overall, this setup was successful, and we look forward to continuing this process unless a surge with the pandemic would prevent it. Now, while much of the business of the board meeting was routine, we accomplished one item of business that was most significant. On Tuesday, as the culmination of nearly 8 months of work by staff, the Budget Subcommittee and the other board members, the board unanimously passed the fiscal year 2021 budget. I want to thank the tireless efforts of all those who had a hand in working on the budget this year, and for the citizens who have provided comments to us throughout the process. And as I will explain, this budget is unlike any I have ever been part of. The innovative budget includes a $2.7 million reduction in spending over the originally advertised budget, a one-time real estate tax relief program equal to 5 cents on the real estate tax rate, and a local small business assistance grant program. On Tuesday, before the vote on the Budget Subcommittee outlined a 4-step financial priorities roadmap used to create what would be adopted as the final fiscal year 21 budget. The 4 steps included reducing expenses, assessing tax realities, providing relief, and addressing needs. As mentioned, the new budget reflects a $2.7 million reduction in spending, as well as cost savings accumulated through a fiscal year 2020 freeze of hiring and discretionary spending funds leveraged from repurposing county buildings, and considered efforts to extend the lifespan of standard school buses and sheriff vehicles by 1 year. Now, while cutting back and limiting spending is a common technique for communities facing budget shortfalls, these are not what made this new budget special or even unique. 2 aspects of the fiscal year 21 budget deserve special attention. The first is real estate tax relief. Now, this past year, the county underwent a general property reassessment. On average, property values increased by 9.3% across the county, showing a good return on investment for property owners in the county. However, as a result of the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, the board wanted to provide some one-time relief to the property owners to help get through this uncertain time. By leveraging general fund savings, Botetourt County plans to supplement the fiscal year 21 real estate property tax for all property owners in Botetourt with a relief amount equating to more than 70% of the overall reassessment increase essentially providing a one-time relief of 5 cents per $100 of property value. This is an unprecedented maneuver, and to do this under existing laws, which prohibit direct tax rebates, the county must involve a third party. The county has selected Virginia Community Capital, a nonprofit bank and community development financial institution, to process a voluntary donation for the purposes of emergency relief for the citizens of Botetourt County. With the assistance of Virginia Community Capital and Botetourt County Treasurer Bill Arney, all private real estate property owners will see a tax relief donation as a credit on the physical tax bills sent to each taxpayer for each parcel, along with any other payments or credits. With the support of the Treasurer, our county attorney and auditors, and Virginia Community Capital, we're thrilled to be able to offer this relief to the community. The new fiscal year 21 budget also provides funding for a local small business assistance grant program. We know that many businesses, especially our small family-owned businesses in the county, have been hit hard by the effects of the pandemic. As a result, the board has looked for ways to provide additional assistance to those businesses. Local businesses will be invited to apply for up to $5,000 worth of direct assistance with professional service costs such as legal, accounting, marketing, e-commerce software, website development, technology hardware, and/or lost inventory and sunk cost. Now, to be eligible, small businesses must be a sole proprietorship, an LLC, or self-employed person recognized as a business entity physically located and based in Botetourt County. They must have filed with the State Corporation Commission and been a qualified business in Botetourt by February the 29th, 2020, and employ 100 or fewer people and have experienced a COVID-19 related impact, specifically closure or suspension of business operations. Agricultural production operations are exempt from these State Corporation Commission filing requirements. However, documentation must indicate the business was operational on February the 29th, 2020. All businesses must have been and continue to be in compliance and good standing with all local ordinances, county tax rolls, and fee assessment. For more information about the grant program, I ask that you contact the Botetourt County Department of Economic Development. You may call 540-928-2140 or simply visit our website at botetourtva.gov for additional contact information. In addition to these relief programs, the fiscal year 21 budget also addressed several new and existing community needs deemed to still be priority efforts and allocated funds for expanding broadband access, completion of Colonial Elementary School construction, library subscriptions to support online reading, applications for students, and a senior transport van to help address social distancing requirements and COVID-19 safety measures for the community's most vulnerable populations. Overall, I am really thrilled to see that we have adopted a budget that provides relief to the taxpayers, supports our businesses, and maintains high levels of service that our community has come to expect. This is truly a time to celebrate this great accomplishment and win for Botetourt County. And you know, what this amounted to was a 70% reduction, a little more than 70% reduction on the amount of the increase in the reassessment. So, that was a real win-win. Now, in closing, I would like to take a moment to discuss another serious item from the Board of Supervisors meeting. At my request, the board considered a resolution in opposition to racism. For the past month, our country has been in turmoil as many have taken to the streets in protest of abuse, power, and systematic racism. Upon reflection, the board thought it was appropriate to make a statement against racism and the persistent and pervasive effects it has on nearly every other aspect of society. While the full resolution is posted on the board's website, I just want to take a moment to read the final 2 paragraphs, which says, "Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Botetourt County Board of Supervisors denounces racism in all its forms for its negative social, emotional, psychological, physical, educational, and economic effects on all who are touched by it. And be it resolved that the board urges every resident, business, and visitor in Botetourt County to actively work to put an end to racism wherever it may persist." With those powerful words, I am thankful that many of you are working to achieve a better and brighter future for Botetourt County, the Roanoke Valley, our Commonwealth, and the country. I want to thank you once again for your time today, and may God continue to richly bless you, your family, and Botetourt County. Thank you.